Ooh, ooh la la. Hey, baby, baby. Hello, guys. Hello, everyone. Trust you all are doing well. Trust you all are doing well and good. Okay, first things first. So, this is my usual rant. Yeah, this is my usual rant. Like, I nag a lot. I'm a typical African mom. So I like to nag. Hi, Andy. Hello, hello, hello. Right. Now, you sent me a message yesterday, and I didn't see your message at all until the early hours of today. So that is why you did not hear from me. I like to arrange meetings ahead of time. Yeah, today I ended up staying at home all day because I had someone come in to do some electric safety check. Hi, Timeless Trust, how are you? Yeah, someone needed to come and do some electric safety check, and they did not turn up until 6 p.m. So I ended up not going anywhere. Like, I needed to go to town to go to B&Q. Because remember, you guys, I told you, remember I once said I needed to start doing some gardening. I want to really get into that. I want to make very good use of my time because I spend a lot of time sleeping. Like, I've had enough sleep and it's still not enough. Like, I've become a sleepyhead. I've become a sleepyhead. That is because I work too much and I sleep too much. So whenever I'm home sleeping, it means I'm making up for lost sleep. Anyway, what do you guys think? I decided to join the onesie trend. Yeah, I bought these onesies, and this is the first time I'm actually wearing them, even though I do wear jumpsuits and dungarees and stuff like that. But this is the first time. Anyway, first things first. First of all, hi, James Welsh. How are you? Trust you are good. So, Andy, we need to arrange, you need to let me know ahead, like maybe a day ahead if you really want to meet. That is the best way we can, sort of fix. I am not available this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I am not available this weekend because I'll be very, very busy and very tired. So um, I'll not be able to meet you those days. But tomorrow we could do tomorrow. Tomorrow I do need to try and go to town and do what I need to do. But this is where I've been sat all day today. So I like my home environment to be such that I can do whatever I like wherever I want to. Sit on the floor, do anything. I even eat in my toilet, yeah. That's a secret. Hi, Liana. Hello, hello. Now, honestly, I like everywhere. Like, I like my whole place nice and clean, and including my toilet, because I will sit and eat in my toilet, believe you me or not. If I'm eating something and I need to rush into the toilet, sometimes I carry it with me. It is weird, but that is what makes life fun. So, hi, Mikhail. Mikhail, is it Michael? Mikhail Mole? Hello, hello, hello to you all. So, first of all, let us talk about the British Army, right? Like I said the other time, I am all for, you know, they say, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. And when this whole rioting thing came up, I wouldn't call it a demonstration because that is what it turned out to be. It turned out to be a riot. When it came up and people were saying their reasons for demonstrating was because they wanted their country back, my response to that is, why don't you try signing up for things like the army and stuff? Okay, so it is one of the things that I want to talk first of all, and then I'll talk about a few other things that are important. I like to offer my 2 cents on matters about life, matters, things that are important based on my personal experience. See, I was looking for my pass out DVD. So this is my pass out, my passing out. Yes, it includes the pass out parade. Did it include the pass out? I can't even remember. So this is the DVD for my army training. Yeah, this is the case. This is the case, and you can see pictures. Yeah, you can see some of our pictures there. So these are the girls that I did my training with, and we are all scattered. I don't think we are even. I can't even remember some of the names of the girls because I wanted to search for them. Unfortunately, it happened that the DVD inside is missing. So I did my training in 2006, right? I did my training in 2006. And hi, hello, hi, Rogers. Hi, Damien. Hello, Patrick. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Emmanuel Franklin. Hello to you all. Sorry if I do not acknowledge you. I will get to that when I stop talking. Okay, so this is my DVD here, and like I said, I've misplaced the CD. I've misplaced the CD. And I tried searching for the company that recorded this DVD because I wanted to upload that for you guys to see. But unfortunately, the company no longer exists. And I tried doing a Google search. You know, these days you can search and find anything at all that you really want to find. And the sad news was that the company that recorded the video of our training, they do try to record every video or every troop that undergoes military training. So they record bits and pieces of the training that you undergo. And then at the end of the when you pass out, they sell these DVDs to you. You can buy the DVDs, you can buy the pictures and stuff like that. So I do have some of the formal or official pictures that had been on sale. Pat, can you send that request again? Sorry, I lost it. It just disappeared before I could add you on. So unfortunately, the company, which is MLV Productions, I've got their phone number and their address. I tried ringing the phone number and the phone number wasn't working. So I went on Google and I tried to search. And it wasn't just me alone that was searching for something like this. So there was a forum where people had posted queries about how they can get hold of their training DVDs. So I think one person tried searching only to hear that unfortunately the man that owned the business passed away in 2010. So such an unfortunate case or unfortunate situation. But this company that had been set up was set up by that man's grandfather, who has been in the business of recording military training videos. And obviously the grandfather is no more, and then he took over the business, and now, you know, he also passed on, or he passed away in 2010. So sad. So now the only way I can get hold of my DVD is to get hold of one of my troops, my troop, well, troop mates, the girls that I did the training with. But I can't even remember their first names. No, I think I only remember one girl's name. And I tried to search on social media, but I don't think she's on social media. Cheryl. Um, yeah, and I don't even know whether it's Cheryl with a C or Cheryl with an S, sadly. So that is the unfortunate situation. You know, 2006 till now, it's been a long time. So if this video appeared or got lost from my got lost because I have moved severally. Let me see, which of the places have I lived in? So Colchester and Essex and Newbury and, you know, so many places. So definitely these things do get lost in transit. So that is that. But then, like I said, English youth, British citizens, the best thing you can do for your country instead of mourning and rioting is signing up to do service, to serve in the military for your country. Yeah. Stop saying you want your country back. Do the needful and sign up. That way, the army wouldn't be looking for foreigners to come and serve. Okay. Now, to the Commonwealth guys who are interested in joining, right? So I have done a few videos trying to encourage people to join. And the few that I am closer to that I tried to guide to apply could not even get far with the application. Why? Because we Africans are fond of doing one thing. You wouldn't believe that some of them did not have passports. And those that had passports, their passports do not meet the requirement. So one of the main requirements is that you should have a passport from your home country. So that is your international passport. And your passport, hi Chinonye, how are you? And your passport should be valid for a minimum of 2 years. Without that, you cannot go further in your application. So to those of you that are listening, yeah, this is a very important piece of information or advice. You don't need to be about to travel before you start applying for passports. You need to have a passport because you never know when an opportunity will open for you. Guys, it is very, very important. And I'm saying this from experience because many years ago, yeah, in the year 2000, yeah, I needed to undertake an exchange program. So I was lucky to have been asked to join a program, an exchange program. And the program was a youth exchange. So we had participants from youth from the UK, which is the Prince's Trust, the Prince's Trust. Okay, so the Prince's Trust selected a number of youth from the UK, and then another organization in Ghana that they were partnering with also selected a few of us in Ghana. And the program or the exchange program was that we will live in both countries and undertake some community work, some voluntary work. Okay. Hi, Wayne. How are you? Hi, Prince. God's time. How are you? So we were supposed to do a few months in the UK and a few months in Ghana. Okay. And as of then, I did not also have a passport. So I had to quickly put in an application for a passport, and I needed it very urgently because, I got to hear of the program, and then, it wasn't as if we had a long time to plan. It was a quick thingy. And unfortunately, my passport got delayed. So because of that, I couldn't come with the first batch. So in fact, I thought I had missed that opportunity, right? So I had to, just wait patiently for my passport to be ready. And then when I got my passport, luckily they said there was another batch or another group that would be starting. So they added me to the second group. Now, hi Chris, how are you? Now, the first group that came to the UK, they decided to start the program was to start in UK first and then complete in Ghana. Okay. So as soon as they, like the way our African brothers and sisters normally do, as soon as the Ghanaian participants got to the UK, a few of them ran away. So that spoiled the whole thing for the rest of us that were in the second group. So because of that, the UK embassy said we needed to start the program in Ghana. And then once we finish the Ghana phase, then we'll have our visa interview, and then we can come to the UK and start. But then it was difficult to convince them that, especially if we had to start the Ghana phase and then complete in the UK, it was going to be difficult for them to be convinced that if we finally came to the UK, those of us that are, coming to finish it wouldn't decide to just run away as soon as we come. So that was the challenge. So because of that, all the students that were part of my group were rejected. I was a worker, I was working, and they said, oh, if I should go and get a letter from my workplace before they would bring me the visa. So I also decided to tell them to F off, to shove it where the sun don't shine. Yeah, honestly, I did that. I wrote to them and I told them I wasn't interested. They can shove it where the sun don't shine. And then I withdrew my application. And then later on, I wanted to come on holidays. I applied, they gave me. I came on the holidays, went back, and then I said, well, I wanted to come for a working holiday. I applied, they gave me. So I've never really had any issues with visa. But what is the point I am trying to drive here? Things like passport, I know they are a luxury. I know they are very important. They are very expensive. But if you love yourself and you are smart and you've got dreams and you've got big plans for yourself as an African youth, these are some of the things that you should be thinking of acquiring, because you never know when an opportunity can just, appear. An opportunity can just come up, and here you are without a passport. Like this whole thing. Here you are without a passport. It's something that we are not used to in Africa, but learn to be used to it now. Now we are in a global world. Like the world has gone high tech. Okay, it's not like those days whereby for you to be able to travel abroad, then you need to have relatives who are based abroad, or you need to have a very wealthy family and stuff like that. These days, people are just traveling, opportunities are just being granted to people. So get into the habit. Even if you do not have any plans, or you don't think you would ever get the opportunity to travel, even if you do not get the or you don't think you ever get the still get the passport, because you never know. Make sure you have a passport and keep it well. Make sure it's always in date. Yeah, make sure it is always in date. These are very important things. Over here, any child that is born, every child born here has a passport, or we get passports for our kids because we go on holidays. And it is also an official identity document. You need that to apply for a lot of things here in this country. So it is important you have a passport back home. Do you know how heartbroken I am that, we just start processing the application for the military, and either the passport is about to expire or they do not have passports at all. What a missed opportunity, eh? What a missed it is when you are not in a hurry to use the passport, that you should put in the application. Put it through the normal route so that you don't have to pay bribe. You don't have to pay any connection man or anyone. Go through the correct process. Go through the correct process. Yeah, Miss Comfort, you believe you would one day, so get a passport. Keep it, because you never know when that opportunity will come knocking. Okay, you never know when that opportunity will come knocking. Do you get? Yeah, these days there are so many japa opportunities. So don't wait till someone says, so there's a connection here, or someone will come and will just come and say, oh, there's this opportunity to come and work abroad. Will you be interested? You say, yes, I am interested. Yes, I am interested. And then only to come up later and say, I don't have a passport. I mean, how does that work out, guys? So please, 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 get yourselves passports. Yeah, get yourself passport for things like these. Okay, so that is the first ranting. Yeah, how many minutes have I ranted so far? A couple of minutes. Yeah. I can't believe I am the one talking like this. This morning I was just so miserable. Not miserable as in bored or anything like that. But I was just under the weather. I was just so tired for doing nothing. Well, not that for doing nothing, but I've been away for the past few days working. So, because I am now resting, I am now feeling the stress from all the work I did. So sometimes when it happens like that, I get up in the morning and I just don't want to do anything. I could just sit like this till till it's time to go to bed and watch movies, of course. Yeah, I've been binging Emily in Paris. I don't know why, but I think it just caught my eye on Netflix, so I decided to binge it. So that is what I've been watching since morning. Yes. So, first thing out of the way. First rant done about the importance of having a passport or an official identity document for, times like this. Okay. Now, what is the other thing? The other thing that I want to talk about, Yeah, guys. You see, this life, I always mention this life. I talk about this life, and I am here on social media, okay, trying to influence you guys in a positive way by the way you see me do things, okay? First of all, I used to be very private, okay? I used to be a very, very private person until I started to, open my life on social media. There were things that you would never see me do, okay? There were so many things that you would never see me do. But then I have gotten to a point in life whereby, I look at the way people are living their lives and I'm like, there needs to be a way to pass some message to people to help them make informed decisions about the way their lives are going, or to help them make changes that are very important, rather than just allowing people live the way they want to live. And then at the end of the day, things come crashing, and then, they come crying on your shoulders. That is not good, okay? Why do I talk about life? Because I have seen life. I have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. Believe you me. Mm? The African perception of life, or the African dream of how life should be, has always been based on money, based on wealth, success, luxury, comfort. Now, this comfort is a big issue because we are made to believe that life is supposed to be comfortable. Life is supposed to be very good. Life is supposed to be smooth sailing, which is not the case, guys. It is not the case. I tell you guys all the time, it is not the case. Today, there are a lot of you out who are going through so much, like you are struggling, and that struggle is normal. It is normal because a whole lot of us went through the struggles that you people are going through. But because you have been made to believe that life is supposed to be comfortable and sweet and stressless and whatever, you, those that are suffering or struggling, think that it is too much for you, and therefore someone needs to come to your rescue. That is not reality, okay? If you look at all the rich people that you see today, those Dangote and Co, if they tell you their stories, they would tell you, or you come to realize that maybe theirs was even worse than what you people are going through, okay? So forget about all these fairy tales that you hear, all these fairy tale stories about a prince and a castle and wealth and what have you. All those things are fantasies. They are daydreams. They are not real. That is not reality. That is not reality. Life in itself is tough. And being tough doesn't mean that you are poor and do not have money. And see, some people's own, or the toughness that some people face, could be lack of money. Other people's own could be that they have the money, but the aspect of their marital life is challenging or is tough, or the aspect of them being able to expand their families by having kids and stuff like that is a challenge. Do you get it? So everyone goes through challenges differently. And these are challenges that are painful. These are challenges that makes one's life a hell. They sleep and they wake up every single day being stressed over whatever challenges they are facing. Okay, so forget about the fact that we are in an era whereby social media puts everything out there for you to see, whereby people have decided that let me hide my pain, yeah, and fake happiness. Let me hide my pain and fake joy. Let me hide my pain and keep up the appearance to make people think that, yes, I am a lucky, or I am the most luckiest person alive. I am the most blessed person alive. That is not how life is. If someone says they are blessed, it doesn't mean that they have a room full of money. Okay, forget about what you see. Yeah, you might think that I am blessed because I live this kind of a lifestyle. Yes, an aspect of my life is comfortable for me because that is the compensation that I've decided to give myself, or I've been fortunate to give myself, you know, to sort of balance the stress and the pain that life is putting me through. Okay. Yeah. If I tell you my story, if I tell you the challenges, if I tell you that, if I tell you the pain, the pain that nearly drove me to my grave, betrayal, the betrayal that I had to face or I went through, you'll be so shocked that I am sitting here chatting to you. You'll be so shocked that I haven't run mad and have not ended up in a psychiatric hospital. Believe you me, yes. Believe you me. That is why instead of me allowing the challenges that I have gone through or I have faced to make life miserable for me, I have decided to let the strength in me, the strength in me overpower the weakness in me. That is why I am here smiling and, happy and trying to motivate some of you so that you know that, look, difficulties are normal, but it is the way you handle those difficulties that determines your tomorrow. Okay? Yes. It is the way you handle your difficulties that determines your tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. That is what I am trying to encourage you people with. Okay? Unfortunately, I cannot share at this moment. I cannot share with you. Not that I would love to share with you, but it is not up to me alone. There are people involved, and it was a legal matter. That is why I would have my life has now become an open book whereby I am not moved by my circumstances. Neither do I feel ashamed or embarrassed about, the scars, the challenges that I have gone through. This is where I have gotten to in life. Because even if I tell you my bitter story and you think, you think that it is so horrible that it should be an indelible mark on my forehead. you know what? That your thought has no power over me. That your thought or whatever you think of me after hearing my story will have no impact, absolutely no impact over my life. It will never stop food from being on my table. Neither will it stop living my life, because that is where I have gotten to. That is why I have said that I don't mind sharing, just to encourage some of you to know that life is not as rosy as people are making you think, or as you are getting it into your head, and therefore deciding not to make any effort in making things better for yourself. Okay, I don't mind sharing, but unfortunately it's not left with me alone. But in a year or 2 years time, I should be able to share. I should be free to share with you what my life story is. And you like, you yourself, you'll be like, so you went through this, or this is what life has thrown at you, and you are still able to smile, and and to encourage people, and to be kind to people and stuff like that. Yes, that's my story, but let's put that aside. Do you get it? Why am I saying all these? So sometimes, because we are on social media, we see people act. These days, it's an act. Everything you see on social media, or 90% of what you see on social media, is an act. Okay? So people act up perfection. Okay? People act up perfection. And because of that, they forget to have it at the back of their mind that life can just turn upside down at any given time. Okay, they live a carefree life without even making sure they have secured themselves against the challenges, the unknown challenges that erupt at any time, right? Why am I saying this? You guys know this Ghanaian content creator, Odemaya. Yeah, and the wife. So this Ghanaian guy that is a YouTuber, he's done very well with his YouTube. He's become very popular and has built a brand for himself. And then he decided to meet and marry a Kenyan YouTuber, okay? And just like the way social media has made us to believe, okay, people just get up and they are like, oh, we are in love. They see people from afar, they see people on the screen, and they are like, oh, this is my dream kind of a woman. This is this is the person I have been destined to spend the rest of my life with, just because they think they have something in common, just because they think that, oh, this person is very beautiful and matches my personality, just because they are like, because the two of us are successful, definitely getting married or living together or being together, deciding to live our lives together is definitely, is 100% going to be a hit. Do you get it? That is how I see what their union or their marriage is. Okay? Because the girl, the wife, Trudy, the Kenyan wife, has been making, or has been trying to dispel rumors on her YouTube channel talking about things that people are talking about, you know, obviously, I don't know, I haven't really followed to find out whether they are still together, whether they are really divorced or what is happening. But she did an interview, and because of her utterances, people have just decided to make things up. And there are claims that they are divorcing, they are going their separate ways, they are doing this, you know, a whole lot of mess. Okay, a whole lot of mess. That is social media for you. That is social media. But what I am trying to, you know, point out here is no matter how successful they have become in the social media game, no matter how well they've been able to, you know, master the social media game and become celebrities and are earning from it and have decided to make it their life. Yeah. Whatever that is happening now definitely has a major impact. It has a major impact on their lives. It does, because mental health is real. And the reason why I'm saying mental health is real, or the reason why I said people decide to live their lives with no backup plan of what if something goes wrong? How do we handle it? How do we manage it? How do we deal with it? Yeah. And before you know, something has gone wrong, and that thing, no matter how little it is, has ended up consuming you and destroying you, reducing you to nothing. That is life. It is part of life. That is why you guys need to try and make it a habit when you are planning, when you are talking, when you are dealing with things like failures, things like death, things like sickness. Know that they are natural parts of life that you need to plan towards. You need to find a backup plan, a plan B. Anything you do in life, make sure you factor these things. You factor things like death. You factor things like sickness. You factor things like failure, poverty. Make sure you factor those things in, because these things are things that will definitely happen. There are things that will, there is no, you can never escape those things. They will definitely happen. Do you get it? Unfortunately, as to when they will happen is the problem. Okay? As to when those things will happen. That is why when I see people messing about online, or people just get married, and because they are so in love, they are like, they are on social media trying to pepper their enemies. And I'm like, who is your enemy? You don't know who the real enemy is. The real enemy is not that person that you are fighting with, that your brother, your friend, or your sister that you are holding grudge against, or that you think is jealous of you. That is not the real enemy. There is a real enemy, a powerful force that can just get up and turn things around within the twinkle of an eye. They will just turn your life upside down, and then you find yourself in such a dark place that you wish the ground would just open up and swallow you. Okay, that is why you need to be very cautious in taking decisions or making decisions over your life. Yes, you are a social media person. Even if you decide that another social media person is who you think best suits your personality, or someone you think that you should end up marrying or spending the rest of your life with, do it in such a way that even if the unfortunate happens tomorrow, it doesn't affect you so much. Do you get it? That is why I said you walk with care. Walk with care. Walk with care. These days, learn to put aside those things. Oh, we are having a wedding. It's such a grand wedding that will be the talk of town. And my question is, of what essence is that so-called grand wedding? Who are you trying to impress? Why don't you walk it quietly? Why don't you come together, get married quietly? Leave Joe Public out of this. Because once you make it a public show, it is the same way that is going to become a public show when things go wrong. And this is where your mental health takes a big hit. Because you build your image based on people's likes of what you do or people's approval. Do you get it? You come out to do everything. You live your life on social media because you want people to see that, yes, you are, or you have built a brand, or you are successful in this social media game. You are this, you are that, you are an A-lister in this social media game. Being an A-lister will never stop you from having any challenges in life. Okay? That is why this girl, this Vicky James of a girl, I see all the nonsense that she's doing, and I'm like, this girl thinks she is so special. She thinks, yes, you are talented, but that talent, anything could go wrong within the twinkle of an eye. That is how life is. It lifts you up, and then before you know it, it drops you. It drops you at the point that you, in fact, see, listen when I talk, listen when I talk, believe it, because I know what I am talking. I know what I am talking. Yeah, I know why I am talking, or what I am talking about. Yeah. I went to work one day, came back the next day, my life was turned upside down to the point whereby I am like, what the heck? Why am I still alive? I just wanted to take my own life. I just lost the will to live. And it is the same people that I was living my life for, killing my life for. They were the ones that pushed that button. Okay? Yeah. So that is what you see in life. That is, and these things do not care whether you claim you are a Jesus baby. Forget about this Jesus baby of a thing. The challenges in life do not care whether you are God's favorite child. Because that favoritism that we claim we receive from God, okay? Everyone, even the unbeliever, the person you call an unbeliever that has never set foot in church, also experiences that. Okay? They also experience these blessings, endless blessings, creativity, and whatnot. Everyone has grace. Everyone is special. Everyone is loved by God, not just you alone. People give birth and those babies die. Have those babies who do not even have any sin or have not even seen the light of day. Are you trying to say God doesn't love them? That is why he took their lives. See, that's why I'm saying, look, forget about it. See, sometimes we are the cause of our own problems. We are. Yes, you are creative. Yes, you are talented. Continue to do your thing. Let handiwork talk for itself. Okay? Don't come out and try to disturb people's peace of mind just because, yes, I am successful, I am creative, I have designed for celebrities, my wedding has become a talk of town, and nothing, absolutely nothing, I have a very solid marriage, my marriage is blessed, it's made from heaven, I love my husband. So who have you ever seen marrying their enemy? In fact, you never, those who now call their ex-partners their enemies, eh, never saw them to be enemies as at the time they were getting married to them. Most of them were even more in love than you are claiming to be in love. Do you get it? Most of them. So all I am trying to say is that this life is unpredictable. It is unpredictable. So if you have been lucky to receive grace or blessings, make sure you enjoy it in a quiet way so that you are not stepping on other people's toes, or you are not making it look as if you are mocking others. Do you get it? Do it quietly. Do it quietly. Do you get? Do it quietly. That is how you're supposed to live life. But not to get up and everyone is talking about, everyone is mentioning your name as if you have, yes, you haven't committed any crime. Oh, to you, you haven't committed any crime. You are doing what you think you should be doing. But are you doing this when you know you have got enemies or people that you were friends with that you have now become, or you are no more in talking terms with? That is one of our mistakes. See, sometimes we are friends with people and the moment it goes sour and we think that we are better than them, or we think that because they are no longer in our lives, we need to let them know that we are better off than them. It is one of the biggest mistakes you can make. One of the biggest mistakes you can make. Do you get it? Forget about them. I am in favor of cutting people out of your life, people that disturb your peace of mind. Because life is so much trouble. It's too, there's too much troubles in life to be adding enmity, to be adding, conflicts, unrest, backbiting, hatred, misunderstandings. You need that clear mind. You get it? You need that. I have cut. In fact, do you guys see, apart from just one or two people you hear me say family, my real family, my real blood sibling, I have cut each and every one of them out of my life. I have. I had to do that to preserve my sanity. And I've done that not because I'm holding a grudge or whatever, but because I need that peace. So that if I continue to allow or to get them closer to me, they will keep driving me mad. They will keep doing things that will, I'll get up every day and I'm just so stressed about them. And I am, no, I don't need that in my life. I don't need that in my life. You get, I don't need that in my life. At least I know I have done my best. Yeah, I know I have done my best. If I hadn't, then maybe I'll feel guilty or I'll feel sad. Okay. But I turned out to be the person. You say they say there's always one person who breaks that chain of poverty or the chain of whatever. I am that person. And I did not eat alone. I made sure everyone was at my level. But sometimes you bring people closer to you, or you try to bring people to your level, and the moment they 1 foot just gets to where you are, they start asking you who the hell you think you are. When people start questioning you that, or they start saying, do you think you are the one who made me who I am? When you know very well that God got them to where they are through you. Had it not been you, they would be rotten, hungry, wretched, and looking miserable where they were. Such people, I never get them closer to me. I never do. Okay? I never do. Once I've done what I am supposed to do, and you think you are now comfortable, and do not need me, then I'll be like, let us all stay in our lane to avoid, because I don't need drama in my life. I don't need any conflict. I don't need any competition. I only compete with myself. See, I only compete with myself by making sure I am continuously being better than I was the day before. And also making sure that peace of mind, having that peace of mind is my main priority. No stress. Absolutely no stress. You get? So that is how life should be. That is how life should be. But we get up as Africans and we are like, oh, I've got 10 siblings and it is my responsibility. It is my duty as the firstborn. It is my duty. And you know very well that these 10 siblings that you are talking about are no good. Some people are as useless and as, they have just made themselves a failure. They have refused to move forward in life. Theirs is to be draining you, Anything you give them goes to waste. Anything you give them goes to waste. It comes with time. You need to stop and ask yourself, is it worth it? Use business and investment principles. You cannot keep investing in people who do not want to better themselves. If I invest 1, I invest 2, and nothing comes out of it, why should I continue to do that? Hi, Siobhan. Hi, Brenda. How are you? Why should I continue wasting my investment? Do you not know that energy that you have in your prime, that is allowing you work as hard as you are working, do you know that it's only limited? It's only there for a short period. So if you want to continue doing that till you drop dead, that is your own problem. But you need to know that mine is to only work, put in the hard work for a short period of time, and then relax and look after yourself and enjoy life. You're supposed to enjoy life, and I'm not saying you should enjoy life by, living luxury. No, you are supposed to experience everything that life has to offer. Like travel the world, or know how to do things, play a sports, Have some leisure activities every now and then. That is what you are supposed to do. So that at least if you drop dead, you wouldn't say that this life that you came to live did not allow you do anything fun with your life. No. No. Look at me. You know, I try I try to do things fun, like do something fun. I try to learn new things all the time. I have learned to play golf. eh? I have gone on a crazy solo road trip across I wouldn't say across the world, across Europe. I have traveled to as many countries that I want to, and I am still traveling. That is my way of fun. That is my way of making the most of life. Why should I go and give that money to some lazy ass who does not want to put in any effort to better their lives? Why should I, deny myself of those opportunities? Because I have family members who do not want to work hard. If I have been able to work hard to achieve that, then they can also do that. Anyone can. Okay? So these are the things, when I talk of experiencing or enjoying life, these are the things I am talking about. And those of you whose priority is, oh, I need to build a house, I need to buy a car, I need to... Really? Are you going to, what's going to become of those things when you are no more? Those your stupid relatives are the ones who are going to enjoy it. And then they'll even insult you on top. Yeah. Those your stupid relatives. So why don't you make use of it? Use it for your own life. Go enjoy yourself. Go on a holiday somewhere, and have fun. Do something fun with your life. And forget about buying cars and building houses. You can stay in a hotel if you go back to your village. After all, how long are you going to spend in your village? Me, each time, I have no family member in my home country. No direct family member. All those there are distant relatives, okay? If I should get up and say I am going to visit my home country right now, even if I am to stay in a relative's house, do you know the burden? Do you know the burden that will be on me? They will expect you, even though they will say you are coming to live there for free. But the interesting thing is that when they all get up in the morning, the feeding of the entire house is on you. They expect you to bring money for food, to feed everyone in the house. Any errand at all that you need them to run for you, you have to pay for that. Anything you do, you have to pay for that. Not only that, each of them will now come to you with their burdens, with their, oh, my children's school fees, as if they came and consulted you before having those children. You get? So why should I get up and say I am going to my home country for a holiday when I know it's not a holiday? Like it's a proper hell. It's a trip to hell. Why would I get up and go and say I'm going to do that? If I want to go, yes, I can go, all right. But how much is a hotel accommodation? Why would I have to build a house in my home country? All because that is where I come from. And then because I am not going to be there, I now have to pay someone to live in that house. I now have to pay bills, the bills that the person will be generated. Is that not foolishness? Is that not foolishness? So why do we do that as Africans? Why do we do that? How stupid can we be to continuously doing that? How stupid. These are our problems. These are the problems that we have, that we have allowed, we get up and we are like, oh, the system is hard. The government is not doing their work properly. Things are hard in the country. People cannot feed, people cannot do this. It is all down to the sort of lifestyle and our mentality and the way we live our lives. That is what is contributing to the hardship. That is what is contributing to the hardship. Okay? So you should be able to cut so many things out of your life for your own sanity. You get it? For your own well-being. You need to do away with so many things. I don't know whether sometimes I don't know whether our brains, we just lose our brains when it comes to certain things. Honestly, we get up and everything, family. And the same people that you call family are the same people that are destroying you, that are killing you softly. They are just killing you softly, and yet you get up and you say family. Is that what family do? I would rather be alone than to claim to have such a family. Why? See, common sense. Common sense doesn't mean, doing things that are very complicated, but just simple things, taking simple steps, taking simple decisions that make a huge difference, that adds value to your life. That is what you're supposed to do. That is what you're supposed to do. So honestly, the earlier we start making these changes, the better it is for us, Humility. Humility. Living a quiet life. Forget about social media. Forget about your haters. Forget about people that you don't talk with. Even if you've decided to get married in a low key and they are laughing at you, let them laugh. Let them laugh while you are busy enjoying your peace and your comfort, out of their sight. You don't have to please anyone by doing anything. And while you're planning your life, you also need to know that, look, nothing is permanent. Nothing is constant. I need to factor in all the things that could go wrong. And then at least have an idea as to how I am going to deal with them, or how I am going to remedy the situation if it comes. But if you get up and you are carefree, because you think I've also arrived, I've suffered for too long and God has now blessed me. So there is absolutely no way I am going to lose that blessing. Like for real. For real. People win lotteries and they lose the money instantly because of one silly mistake or something that they failed to do. And all that money, they lose it. See, no one knows tomorrow. You get up tomorrow and you are hit by a car. You are involved in an accident, in such an accident that you are no longer able to design or to sew. Do you think that those workers that you have are going to put aside their own lives and come and live for you by continuing to work so that you are making that money? The moment your workers know that you do not have the ability or the strength to be there monitoring them, they will start looting. Because one, is either you haven't been paying them well. Yeah. It's either you haven't been paying them well. Hi, Josh. Sorry, I was on live when you called. I hope there's nothing wrong. I'll finish right now and I'll give you a call. Yeah. It's either you haven't been paying them well, because we know how our Africans are. They will come to you begging for a job. They'll come to you jobless, begging for a job, looking all miserable, promising that they will work, they don't care how much you pay them, or they'll even say, oh, I can even work for you for free. Please just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. You employ me. Finish employing them. That is where they will start calculating how you have been cheating them by only giving them a tiny amount when you are earning, all that. Hi, Oyebisi, darling. How are you? I'm good. Oh, okay. I've just seen your message, Brad Josh. Thanks. Yeah. Those same people that will come to you looking miserable, they will beg you for a job. Finish giving it to them. No problem. Okay. That's fine. They'll come begging you. As soon as you give them what they want, as soon as you give them what they want, they will now start calculating, or they will now be saying to themselves, look at all the work that I've been doing for this woman. And this woman is only giving me peanuts, or this person is only giving me peanuts. And before you know, they start plotting. Oh, no, I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm cool. They will start plotting, waiting for that opportunity, praying that an opportunity will bring itself. And then unfortunately, you find yourself in a position whereby you cannot present yourself at the workplace. They will loot your business. They will take you. In fact, you'll be left penniless. They will make sure you are left penniless. that is where you know how life is. So the fact that today you are lucky to be designing, and to be enjoying grace doesn't mean that it's going to be the same tomorrow. The fact that you are well and healthy today doesn't mean that it's going to continue forever. You've just gotten married. It's not even up to a year yet, but you think you are so in love. Yet you have seen people who have claimed to be in love, wealthy people, who were showering each other or showering their partners with such luxurious gifts. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian, how did they end up? What sort of a wedding did they have? You even have pastors, men of God. Pastor Chris, what happened to his wife? The same person who preaches for better, for worse. Did it end up to be for better, for worse for him and his wife? No. Bishop Duncan Williams, they are there preaching for better, for worse, blessing other people's marriages. The next day, they are divorcing their own wives and marrying other women. And then you get up. I am Jesus' baby. I am God's favorite. I am a blessed this. I am a blessed that. My marriage is solid. When it's not even up to 1 year yet. You are there disturbing people's peace on social media and thinking you are the Oga Pata Pata. Feel sorry for people like that. Honestly, because this life, whatever goes up must come down the same way. That social media that you celebrated that your marriage and you have been going about disturbing people's peace. It is that same social media that is going to display whatever misfortune that you have to deal with tomorrow. It's the same place. It is life. It is life. So the best way you can deal with this is make sure that you are, being humble with everything. Doing it quietly. Small marriage. It's not anyone's business. Whether you can afford it or not, it's nobody's business. Yes, your partner loves you. Do it in your house. Do it at home. Under your roof. It's no one's business. You get? That way, when anything happens, it only happens under your roof or behind closed door, and no one knows. You decide that, or if you later realize that, I made a mistake, I've fallen out of love with my partner, things didn't work out. It's a quiet thing. No one's business. But you get up and you want to make it everyone's business by disturbing people's peace. When people are trying to figure out where their next meal will come from, and you are on social media, trying to, show off. I am in love. I love my husband. My husband is an angel. I married him because he's kind. I married him. Who asked you? No one. No one did. He decided to come and disturb people's peace. with that. Mm? Yeah. Anyway, guys, I think I've said more than enough. Eh? I have some reading to do. Okay, I have some reading to do. But like I said, I'm going to try and get off my lazy backside. I'm going to try and minimize my sleeping habit, and then do some serious business, serious cooking. I haven't cooked life in a while. Yeah, yeah, I haven't cooked life in a while. Hey, anyway, honestly, I just thought I should talk about this, because this was the Maya issue. These are people who were there. Oh, I married her. I taught her how to do how to do YouTube, and she's become successful. Therefore, we must marry. And now you two are, it's become an issue. Both of them were traveling together, were doing content together, and were whatever. And now all of a sudden, she said, or the Maya said, I can't be traveling with you. I can't be going anywhere with you. That is how the human mind is. Eh? That's how the human mind is. You think that we are so in love. You are so much in love. I will do everything together. We'll do this together. We'll buy, we'll have a joint account. We'll buy properties together. We finish buying that. And then out of the blue, out of the blue, one person wakes up the next day and their mind has changed. Oh, sorry, I cannot travel with you. Or I am no longer in love with you. I found a new wife. I found a new woman. And you now be crying. Why are you crying? What did you think? That it was going to last forever? Have you ever seen anything in life last forever? Even Jesus Christ did not last forever on earth. Yeah. Jesus Christ came on earth and did not last on earth. He died, was buried. So how much more you who think you are Jesus' last baby? You don't know this life. You don't know this life. Believe me, guys. You don't know. You don't know this life. Anyway, I just hope that we will just bear in mind that life is not as it seems, and nothing lasts forever. Always walk with that in mind. Hi, Chidera, how are you? Always walk with that in mind. Anything at all you do, put it at the back of your mind. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. Nothing lasts forever. So I have to be careful. I have to think about my plan B in case, this thing that I have started doesn't last tomorrow. What do I do? How do I handle it? Again, like I said, the best way is being quiet over everything. I'm not saying do it in secret, but what I'm saying is don't do it in people's faces, because people have got enough troubles as it is. People are struggling with problems. People are being challenged. The last thing you can do is to make it look as if you are mocking them. Okay. Do as thing. Make it look as if, you're trying to mock them. No. Anyway, right. I've got to love you guys and leave you. Mm. Gosh, it's nearly 11:30, and I'm supposed to be reading. Ah, I'm supposed to be reading. Hey, yeah. Anyway, so it's been a pleasure. It's been a pleasure ranting to you guys. Thank you so much for listening. Honestly, I do appreciate this. I really, really, really do appreciate this. And I hope that you guys are, making sense out of these things that I say. Okay. I hope you guys are doing it because it will save you a lot of trouble. It will. Believe you me, it will. Mm. It will. It will save you a lot of trouble. It will save you a lot of trouble. Mm. It's unfortunate that we do not we see other people's situation go wrong, yet we never learn from those situations. Things like Yul Edochie and his wife, 17 years of marriage. 17 years. Then one day you just get up out of the blue. The husband has got another wife. Rather for better, for worse. Did May ever dream of something like this happening to her? 17 years old. 17 years. It still went south. And then you get married, it's not even up to 1 year. You are there forming, you are in love, or you marry the best person. 17 years. Your partner is having kids with another woman. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't. I have an auntie, hers lasted how long? I think the son was about 30, was nearly 30 years. The husband said he doesn't love her anymore. He went and married a younger wife. Honestly, the reason why I'm laughing is that the same person, as at the time that the husband did this to her, was carrying my matter. Okay, was carrying my matter from prophet to prophet. Was carrying my late mom to her so-called prophets, seeking for solution for my problems. And I said to her, so that your prophet you are carrying my late mom to, that your prophet couldn't see that your husband will leave you after being with you for 30 years to go and marry someone from his own tribe, a younger woman from his own tribe, and not even a single woman, or a younger woman who has kids. That's life no balance. That's life no balance. No, honestly, it is, sometimes these are stupid things that people don't even think twice before they do. These are stupid things that people don't think twice before they do. Yeah. Maybe I know my life. See, I know the sort of life God has given me. Okay. I never claim that God, I always admit that I am blessed or I have been blessed. But I also know that the cross I carry, this cross that I carry, the cross that God has given me is a difficult one. Okay. I know my destiny is filled with so much pain, challenges, and sadness. And I accept it. I admit it. You get, I know, because my life is such that the people that are closest to me, those that I call family, are the ones that life all uses to cause me pain and misery. Okay? The pain that I have in this life all come from the people I call family. Okay? So I'm never envious of any other family that appear and supportive of each other, and I admire them. I'm happy for them. But I know that that is not my portion. Okay? I know that I haven't been blessed with that sort of a family. So what do I do in order not to allow that affect me, or in order for that not to make my life miserable? I have to do away with that. Forget about that aspect. Forget about family matter and enjoy, you know, living life on my own terms and by myself. You get it? Yeah, that is the sort of person I am. Mm? So me, you can never use that to pep. Neither can you ever use that to insult me. You can never use things about family, kids, about husband or whatever to insult me. No. Eh? You think you have a perfect marriage and you are enjoying your marriage? Fair enough. For me, I know I have not like that. Happiness in marriage, happiness is not, it's not something that I've been blessed with. So I am content. I am happy, and I accept the way or what God has, given me. I accept that in faith. Okay. And I'm enjoying my life. You get. So you can never you get up and say, oh, she's me. You think that you'll be insulting me, or you be peppering me by saying that to me. Absolutely not. Believe you me. Anyway, I shouldn't be laughing at this, but sometimes it's common sense, eh? It's common sense. Someone comes to tell you they have a pastor, a prophet, a stronger prophet who can solve all your problems. Yet you look at that person, you look at them from head to toe, and all you can see is problems, challenges, misfortune written over their entire life. And you ask them, so you claim your prophet can help me. Why hasn't he helped you? Why hasn't he solved all your problems? You that has problems that are as big as a mountain, why has he not helped you? See, these are some of the common sense I ask you guys to use when it comes to religion. Eh? They are the common sense you need to use when it comes to religion. You get up and everything is my papa, my prophet, my papa, my prophet. Yet that your papa or your prophet cannot even give you a dime when you are hungry. Neither can they even help you pay the school fees of your children. You want to come and disturb people's mind. You get up and you are going to all-night prayer. They say sow seed, you are sowing seed. They say join choir, you are joining choir. I'm not saying joining choir is not good, but use your common sense. Have you got a job? Are you earning well? Mm? It's your life the way you want it to be. If it's not, why are you wasting time running to your prophet every now and then? You get up and you are fasting and praying, yet you are not seeing, you are not making any headway. Eh? Yeah. You don't have a job, work on your skill, work on your career, develop yourself, train yourself, and then go and search for a job. Use that time that you go and sit in church doing fasting and prayer or doing all night. Use that. You can pray in your own house. You can pray, on your bed. Eh? Yes, the Bible does say where 2 or 3 are gathered, he's in your midst. But do you know that God is more closer to you in person than he is present in your church? You have to develop that personal relationship with God. Develop that personal relationship whereby you are always talking to him about your problems. Wherever you are praying and asking for knowledge, wisdom on how to solve things, on how to take better decisions that will impact your life. These are the things you're supposed to be doing. Not to get up and you are in church 24/7, yet you are praying that you don't have a job. Where is the common sense? Where is the common sense? Right. Let me say goodbye before it reaches 12 o'clock. I'm such a character. I am such a character. Don't mind me. I know myself. I know I'm such a character. So anyway, yeah. So thank you guys once again. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Thanks a lot. Think about your lives. Think about the things you do, the decisions you make. Think about all. Think about all that. And decide the sort of life you want to enjoy or to live, how you want to enjoy life before it's your time. If your plans still remain to build houses so that you die and leave it for someone else to come and enjoy, well, that's your own headache. That is your own headache. You build for someone else to come and enjoy that house, and then that person will use whatever money they will get to go holiday abroad. You see? Yeah. You do the monkey work. A monkey the work, baboon the chop. So you do all the monkey work. And then someone else will come and enjoy the work, the fruit of your labor. And then they will use their own money to enjoy life. Yeah. How cool is that? You are such a kind-hearted person. Such a kind-hearted person. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So night. Good night to you all. Monkey the work, baboon the chop now. Yeah, you get up. I want to build a house. I want to buy a car. I want to build a house. I want to buy a car. You do all that. Kill yourself working. You achieve that. You drop dead because you haven't been taking care of yourself. And then your nonsense relatives will come and enjoy that, and insult you on top. And then the money that they get or they have, they will not be using it to build houses. So theirs is to go and enjoy life properly. The life that you refuse to enjoy, they will enjoy it on your behalf. Hi, Ogechi. How are you? Ebere, hello. Wow. Good night, guys. It's almost morning. Good night. And catch you guys later. Okay. Bye.